Hello everybody, happy Monday. So I know you may have thought that I dropped off the face of the earth for the past few days. I did not. I was holding my first fall retreat that I have ever done up at my, well, I call it home. It's out at home. I was up at the lake. Oh, there's Jamie. Jamie was with me. It was lovely. So we had the most amazing weekend. And I have to admit, some people are like, oh my gosh, how do you pull that? Like with working and kind of the chaos, aren't you exhausted? And I have to really explain to people, I come home from something like that far more charged than I do drained. Like, it was awesome. We all totally fed off each other. We got so much done. It was a blast. Lisa, we missed you. Hi, Christy. Hi, guys. So, yes, that's where I had been for the past few days, was up at the lake, doing our retreat, shaking it up a little, lots of goodies and partying. It was super fun. Okay, so let's do this. I have a class kit to go coming out. Now, yes, I've got the cauldron bubble one happening right now. Hello, Joanne. But I have another one coming. I know I was on fire this summer. Got all this stuff planned. I have my Sincerely Santa. Oh yes, Sharon, we did. Hi. So we have, sorry, totally just lost my plot. Signs of Santa class kit to go. Okay. So this is a fun one. For those of you who don't live in Canada, remember I will be selling the PDF for these. Okay. So I don't want you to panic. So we are going to do, I know, see, look at Sharon says she missed you, Lisa. We're going to slap Santa on there. We've got some other ones that we're going to be using in this, but it's super fun. You sound 100% better. Oh, I feel better. I feel great. School today was a blast. I had so much fun. Honestly, I have like the sweetest kids. Okay. So I've got a giant scrap. I'm blurry. That's weird. On my screen, it looks clear. But I don't know. I don't know if I see what you see always, right? Okay, so I will, just a sec. Do you want me to zoom? Whoops, whoa, cancel. What did I just do? Okay, I'm going to try and zoom. Can you zoom in once you're going? No, I cannot. I was just going to try that. Okay, so I got to focus here. Something shiny. What grade do I teach? I teach grade 7. School's going awesome. Blurry and interrupted once. Super weird. All Keston talks about is you. I kind of love Keston. He's super cute. Okay, so how do we fix the blurry? Like, what's going on? Just a second. I'm going to yell. Everyone cover your ears. Jojo? Yeah? I need you to head up now, honey. Just turn the Xbox off because my feed is going blurry for everyone.
It is off.
Okay. Okay, so I'll wait a sec. Should we go off and come back on?
Should I turn my head off?
Yes, please, sweetie.
Oh.
We're just checking to see if we can get this all sorted out. You guys tell me if it's improving, okay? I'm kicking everyone off devices right now. It's so weird. Same for you, okay? Connection available. Laggeth cometh. Listen, Kevin, you cheeky monkey. Me too. I teach 7th grade. Oh, Jeanette, honestly, it's like the best grade. Okay, tell me if it's improving now because I feel like things are improving and it said that the connection's working. It went orange and it went green. Also, is your lens clean? Oh, my lens is clean. Well, Kevin, it could be the dog licking it. I'm looking, watch, you guys, I'm like, watch this. You're like, hello, sorry. You're going to get my head in there. I was like, is it clean? I don't know. That was super dorky of me. Okay. Not that I was going to check it from underneath. Holy cow. Focus. We're now like 4 minutes in and I've done nothing. And I still did nothing. And you like that? How it got better? It got better because we were talking about it. Okay. So I am inking this bad boy up in Memento black ink. So it could just be what's going on around me tonight. So give me a minute and we'll get it sorted out. I'm grabbing my other. That was stays on. That was not black. Okay. See? So you guys, look at what I just did. That was bad. Now, what I am going to do, because I did a bad thing, is we're going to stain the bejeez out of my Simply Chamois. because you don't want to use Memento on there. Does anyone know where I put my wood grain paper? I don't know, love. Bad Fortnite players. No, you know what? No, Kevin, knock on wood, we seem to have outgrown Fortnite. Or, I don't know, they got bored with it. Okay, so here, we're going to put this on there. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing well today, but that's okay, because we're going to cheat. I'm going to show you. Uh-oh, naughty list. I did a bad thing. Oh, Corey, I do bad things all the time. Okay, so I'm too lazy to restamp it, and you don't want to watch it because I've already made you listen through my laggy connection. So I'm going to do what I do sometimes. Shh, don't tell anybody. Is I cheat. And this, gotta give them a proper angle. This is why Stamp and Write markers are so great, because you bust in, you're like, hey, just screwed that up. I think I'll just color that spot in. And nobody, except the 23 people on here with us right now, will be the wiser. Okay, so we're going to leave that dude alone for a second. And we're going to let him dry. Just because before I hit it, Sharon just that whole weekend, before I hit it with my blends, I like to know that it's like good and dry. Now, I did come in and I die cut one of our stitched shape circles. 10 times fast. Go, guys. That is the second largest. Oh, Corey, you will make the retreat one day and we will have fun, fun, fun. This piece is from the Santa, like the new designer series paper that goes with it. And this one is a 3x4. And I am sticking it on a 3 1/8 by 4 1/8 mat. Okay, everyone picking up what I'm putting down? I've got a Whisper White card base here. Hello, Carol. But I'm not going to use it quite yet. What we're going to do next is we are going to grab, I have to admit, one of my favorite new folders. So this is, just a second, we're grabbing a platform too. Did I lose a plate? Huh. That's interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is the corrugated embossing folder. Terry, is it blurry again? Okay, I'm going to keep plugging through and we'll see if it clears up. I can't do anything. Nobody's on their devices anymore. Like the whole family's off. Okay, so I've got my Big Shot. And I'm hoping it will come back and you will be able to see it clearly. But I'll talk you through it while I'm doing it right now, okay? Big Shot platform. I have got, hello, Peter Watson. I have got my corrugated embossing folder and I'm slapping that strip in there. It's 1.5 by 5 1/4, okay? And now I'm going to run this guy through the Big Shot. Let's find out. Yeah, don't ask. Seriously, what do you guys want to bet? Hello, Peeper Peter. What am I doing here? I need to make, oh, no, okay, guys, don't do what I just did. Seriously, you can tell it's too late at night. Only need one plate with your big, thick folders. Okay, I totally lost. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I'm like, hey, what do you want to bet? Harley's outside chewing on the connector. I'm just kidding. He's not. He gets sold. 4K would be relocated to a new home. Okay, so we are cranking that bad boy through. Now, one thing I do want you to be aware of is this does, whoops, change the shape of your paper. So make sure you measure it after if you are looking for a specific width, because remember, it's crinkled it all up. So it's going to be a little bit different. Don't let him be 6K. Oh no, he will not be 6K. He will be sold. I kid you. I'm not kidding. I am kidding. I would never get rid of my bunny. Okay, next thing we're going to do. Whisper White card base, okay? And then this is a little bit different because this is bumpy, right? So I'm going to go foop, 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 foop. And notice it might even tear it up. Oh, don't do that. That was not good. You know what we should do? Watch. Let's go with the grain. Huh. Funny that. Tonight should be like a blooper show. Tonight should be what not to do when you're crafting. Oh, wait. Don't do what Ange does because she's a disaster today. That's okay. Okay, so did you see what it did there? When I was putting on the snail, I was pulling it apart, and you don't want to do that, so roll with the grain. Okay. Slap it. Slap that bad boy. Okay. We got them. Next thing we are going to do is we've got that piece that we stuck our designer series paper on. And you crack me up. I missed you. Crack you up because I'm a disaster at night. I should do my Facebook Lives at 5 in the morning when I am alert and I don't have weird things going through my brain. Okay, so we're going to take this guy and we're going to put him on here. We're almost there. Focus, Angela. I'm just feeling them now to make sure I've got the backings off, everybody. Okay, and then this one's going to pop in here. So I think I started to say, yes, I've got this like class kit to go coming. Now this card is not part of the class kit to go, but rub that paper. You could make it yourself with your stuff that you would have in your class kit to go, okay? So we have got this. Ta-da. Beautiful? Good. But that's not it. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to grab Santa. Who's the Friday teacher this year? Oh, do you mean for Dolly? I'm working my Fridays, but Dolly is Miss Faganello is teaching her Fridays. Okay, so now I'm coming in. Are you ready? And all I'm going to do, and I've told you guys this before, I start at one edge of the thing that I'm coloring, okay? And I kind of work my way across. Cards in the night and got frustrated with the big shot. Oh yeah, don't get frustrated. Just because it definitely makes, like it's thin, right? You're breaking down the paper. So make sure when you do that, that you, it's way easier to put your adhesive on if you go with the kind of the bumps in the, sorry, tongue sticking out. If you go with the bumps in the embossing. Okay. I don't think I can breathe and talk at the same time tonight. That is terrifying. Okay, so did you see what I did? I went halfway across them. Now I'm going in, exact same color, but this is the light version. So this is my Poppy Parade I'm sticking to. Now, some of you are like, why is she using Poppy Parade and why is she not using real red? And I'll tell you why. Hello, Jeanette. I'm using my Poppy Parade because it's what coordinates with my cardstock or my designer series paper. So I always read up on my designer series paper and I'm like, what are the colors in it? This one definitely has Poppy Parade and not real red in it. So I'm like, okay, well, if it doesn't have real red in it, then I'm not using real red. And I'm going to stick with my Poppy Parade because it'll blend a bit better when you stick it on the designer series paper. Sorry. Apparently now if I talk quieter, I can do it too. Okay, here, you ready? So let's just do this. Going. Okay, so we got Santa. And do you look at how cute that is? The way he kind of looks like it's like faded out towards one side. Okay, now this seems like an odd color, but check this one out. Little Melon Mambo for his belt buckle. Why? Because it looks almost goldy and I kind of loved it. Next one I did. So next thing I did was I went in and I grabbed my ivory Stampin' Blends. So we do sell 2 Stampin' Blends. One's bronze, one is ivory. They are great for skin tones. Kind of love them. Sharon, did you get everybody on tonight? Were you in charge again? Okay, so we're going to go in here. Oh, we're just going to color Santa's little face. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, there. Isn't he gorgeous? Kind of love him. Oh, did I say... It is Mango Melody. I said Melon Mambo for the belt. You guys, I start to wonder if I'm doing drugs. Somebody said that I did that the other day. Yes, it is not Melon Mambo. It is Mango Melody. And then someone corrected me and they called it Mango Medley. And I'm like, okay, between the two of us, we are not getting this. Okay, so everybody good? Check it out. It is Mango. Do you see that? Mango Melody. It is not Melon Mambo. And apparently I've done that like 3 videos now. I must have a hang up on that one and I don't even hear it. Okay, so we've got that good. So everything we have left to do now, we've got some die cutting and then we'll do a quick assembly. I promise I'm not doing drugs. I don't do drugs. Okay, what am I doing? Well, you're starting to wonder. You're like, really? You sure you don't, Ange? We have got my Big Shot and we're going to grab my magnetic platform, okay? And then we are going to grab a cutting plate. And then we've got the coordinating dies, ladies and gentlemen. So I've got my Santa die. And then I'm going to grab one other one that's going to make... Oh, actually, I'm going to grab a couple other ones. They're going to make my life easier. So I'm going to grab here. We've got 1 snowflake there. Come on out. Just stay in there. 2 more snowflakes, and then I've got a signpost. This one I'm just going to tuck over on the side. We don't need it. Okay, so let's do Santa first. Now, Santa, because I've colored, I ain't messing around with Santa. We are not putting Santa sweet tart drugs. Totally. Yes, I do. You know it, Scarlett. Me and my sweet tarts. We are going to stick this one on, and I'm not going to mess around and put him on with anybody else because I don't want to risk him wiggling around, jumping, doing whatever he chooses after I've colored. If I was going to do that, I should have die cut him and then color him, okay? Okay, crunch him down, drag him through, make the sound. It helps. Okay, so now we have super cute little Santa. Kind of love him. Okay, move him off. and I get rid of my whisper white paper, and I get rid of that die. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is I've actually got a scrap of the cardstock. So what I totally could have done, you guys, is I've actually got Santa on the cardstock, so I could have just die cut Santa out, and I'll show him to you in a minute. But this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just going to take this. Okay, I'm gonna take this little signpost. Now, you do have a stamp. I want you to see this. If you're not being lazy, there you go. What you could do is you could stamp the little signpost and you can color it yourself, okay? So you're not gonna run out just because you don't have the designer series paper. You've got I mean, you can make them until the cows come home, but don't, because that's a long time. Okay, so we have got super sweet little signpost. We're gonna get rid of that one. Now, I have to tell you something that I found out on the weekend. I had read that they had slightly changed up our glimmer paper, and I'm like, okay, well, yay, like, it's glimmer paper. What did you change? Like, how can you change it? But what I did notice is normally when I touch glitter paper, I look like I'm heading out for a night at the Roxy. It was a club that used to be in Vancouver. I no longer look like that. So you can't get your whole glitter sparkle shine on anymore all over yourself after touching it, which is amazing. The second thing they changed is if you feel the back now, it used to feel quite waxy, and now it doesn't. Now it's simply like it's just almost feels like paper on the back. So we're going to drop those in. We're going to crank this big shot through. And then, you know what? I'm actually hoping these don't come out of their dies right now. And I'll show you why. It's super funny. And then I'll tell you a little story. Did they all come out? Of course they did. Darn it. Okay, so now I have to tell you the story because otherwise you're going to be like left hanging. So you have dies, I'm sure, like I do, where when you run them through the Big Shot, they don't pop out of their little die. They kind of get stuck in there. And then you brought the Roxy. Do you remember that, Mary? And then you've got to deal with them and kind of, you know, get them out. So Erica Serwin's at my place. We're up at the lake. Pink Buckaroo, for those of you who are like, who's Erica Serwin? But I don't know how anyone could not know who she is. Hi, love. Yeah. And so all of a sudden I turn around and she's tossing dies on the ground. And I'm like, what the heck is she up to? Like, seriously? I know you don't like my dies and all, but why are you throwing them around? If you take a die, and everyone's going to go try this tonight now, and people were doing it at my retreat on the weekend, it was pretty hysterical to watch. So you've got your die and your paper's wedged in it like that. If you go like that, the paper, it doesn't actually jump, jumps, springs forth from the die, and you get these, it's so much easier. You're not popping out all these bits. Anyway, I thought it was hysterical. So yes, that is how you too can get your stuff out of your dies. Just start throwing your dies around willy-nilly. Okay. Next, I think we're ready to rumble. Are you guys good? Okay. So what I'm going to start with is we are going to stick on, no, there. We're going to stick on our Whisper White circle first. And we're going to use the three-dimensionals. We're going to toss the bits willy-nilly, just like we start throwing those dies around, getting crazy. Come in here. Slap him in there. Okay, now Santa is also going to get popped up. Why? Well, why not? Why would one not pop Santa up? Okay. Here we go. Okay, we're going to slap this one on here now. Now, I'm going to put him here-ish. We're going to keep him low, okay? Oh, I know something else I didn't do on there. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, because apparently I didn't put it away either, I'm going to grab my little tiny North Pole stamp, okay? We're going to grab the North Pole stamp. We're going to grab a block. We're going to wedge that bad boy on there. Going to grab Early Espresso. Hello, Sue. Okay, you ready? So now we're going to ink up North Pole. Inky. Good. And we're going to flop it down, pull it off. Look at that. Dang. Am I good or what? Okay, you guys, you're getting creepy and quiet again. And you know I don't like creepy and quiet. Talk to me. Okay, now I am going to be back on Wednesday night, but Wednesday night's at 5 Pacific Standard Time. It's early. Okay, next step. Let us take our Santa signpost. Oh no, someone's saying something to me, but I missed it. I'll get it after. Okay. There we go. So good. You're cute. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I hope I don't sneeze. That would be super embarrassing. Okay, we're going to put our Santa sign pole on here. And then we're going to jump in, and you know those dies I wanted to throw around? I've moved to the nice list now. Oh, Corey, I so am not on the nice list. I'm running the naughty list. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab, where's my minis? There. Gonna grab mini dimensionals. I love this Santa with those. Okay, Joe, I think you just messaged me, but it flashed up and then it went away. So I'll read it as soon as I get off. Okay, so now I've got my little mini dimensionals on the back of here. You do know your husband's been heckling me on here, right? He thinks he's funny. You gotta talk to that man. We gotta tell him. Okay, so we're gonna stick another one on here. Doo-doo. I'm gonna stick him. I'm going to put him near to Santa. We got to give a little bling bling. Now this one I can't do. So I could do. I am not dimensionalizing this. I am poppy-uppy-ing. No, I'm glue dotting. Okay? We're not going poppy. Move you out of the way. And then I think I'll take this and I'm going to stick it to Santa's. Stick it to Santa. That's not what I meant to say. We're going to stick it to Santa's signpost. Okay, so there we go. So you guys, you can check that out. Super cute. There's my little sample one that I had made. Pretty much identical. Nothing crazy going on here. But it is an adorable, adorable, adorable set. Okay, so now I'm not going to leave them in front of the camera, but you're going to get a little peek right now at some of the projects that are in the Sincerely Santa class kit to go. Okay, so I'll put the link up after. It shows you the price. It shows you what you get. You have some different price options. So we've got a super cute gift bag that you will be making. We have an adorable little thing with Mrs. Claus that we will be doing. We have, a 3x3 card we'll be doing. And then we've got a couple. I don't even want to show you them because I don't want to give it all away. I want some of this to be a surprise. Okay, well, you know what I'll show you? I'll show you your envelopes. Do you like the envelopes that I did? Now, the envelopes, I didn't get crazy on the envelope. I did on her. I colored her. She's adorable and sweet. And then Santa here, I just die cut this straight off the paper. Like, isn't that insane? So this class kit to go is adorable. You get 2 cards. You get like a gift card packaging, a 3x3 card, and a coordinating envelope. That's kind of a fun one that we're making, plus a gift bag. Okay, so all of those are going to be part of that class. Make sure you grab it. I will post the link at the top of this post. So if you go to my North Shore Stamper Facebook page, this video should be up near the top, and I'll put the little Eventbrite link, and you can register for the class kit to go. It comes straight to your door. And you're going to want to make sure, if you don't have them yet, I would definitely make sure that I have some Poppy Parade blends because they coordinate with the Designer Series paper in this one. Or, I mean, you could get real red blends too, and you could kind of play with it that way. Anyway, you guys, I cannot thank you enough for joining me tonight. One thing I did want to point out, Paper Pumpkin for September bills tonight, meaning you have to be signed up by 10:50 p.m. tonight in order to get the Paper Pumpkin kit for the month of September. Now, Paper Pumpkin for September it's a spooky theme. It's super cute. It's a Halloween set. And they have enough packaging in it for 24 people. So if you're doing it for a class, like a group of kids, great, like a class, then you've got 24. If you're doing it maybe for a senior's home, you've got enough for 24 people. When is my class, Kev? Well, Kevin, it's not at my house. It is a class kit to go. So you get the PDF. I prep the bits. So I prep all the little bits so that everything in the PDF you'll be able to assemble with your stamp set and with your dies. Okay? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Now I'm coughing. That was so fun, and I will see you again on Wednesday. This card will be up on my blog tomorrow as part of a challenge that I was taking place in, and you will get to see it again there. Bye.